and the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Sunday, March 2nd.
Weight loss. It needs to be fast and sustainable. Noom GLP-1 starts at just $149 and ships to your door in 7 days. Take it from Lauren, who lost 22 pounds on Noom.
If I come off of the GLP-1, it's not going to automatically make my weight yo-yo back.
$149 GLP-1s? Now that's Noom smart. Get started at Noom.com. Real Noom user compensated to provide their story. Individual results may vary. Not all customers will medically qualify for prescription medications. Compounded medications are not reviewed by the FDA for safety, efficacy, or quality.
This message comes from Greenlight. Ready to start talking to your kids about financial literacy? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, spend wisely, and invest with your guardrails in place. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Join millions of parents and kids building healthy financial habits together on Greenlight. Get started risk-free at greenlight.com/Wondery.
We begin on Indy's far north side, where police are looking for the person responsible for shooting and killing a man overnight. IMPD tells us just before 2 this morning, a call came in about a fight at an apartment on Lake Nora North Court. As officers were responding, dispatch reported that a man had been shot. The victim was pronounced dead on scene. Anyone who may have witnessed the events is encouraged to contact police. IMPD is also looking for help to solve a fatal hit and run. It happened just before 7:30 last night at the intersection of Washington and Oxford. That is where officers say they found a woman. She was rushed to a hospital where she later died. Investigators say they believe the vehicle that hit the victim was heading west. If you have any information, you are encouraged to call Crime Stoppers. And now to IT Made. The IU Indy basketball team extends their thanks to a Lawrenceburg bus driver. She rescued them off the side of the road last week after the team's bus went up in flames. News 8's Kyla Russell reports.
Hero of the game. That's what Amber Pickett is to the IU Indy men's basketball team. But just 1 week ago, she'd never met them.
I live by the fire department, and I heard a fire truck go by.
The Lawrenceburg school bus driver turned on the local police scanner traffic last Sunday night and heard a bus was in a blaze on the interstate. Firefighters said they needed another bus to help, and Amber didn't have to look too far.
I went down and got my bus.
She arrived to find this shell, surrounded by a team of guys covered in ash, carrying scorched luggage.
He was standing there with his bag that was all burnt and charred up, and I felt so bad for him. I had tears in my eyes.
Stranded on the side of the road with no plan, Amber, a former EMT, told the boys to pile inside her school bus. She took them to the safest place she knew, a local pizza spot.
One guy bought me a Diet Coke.
Miraculously, no one was hurt, and the team eventually got home to Indy.
The team says that it's Amber's help that made sure they're still playing the game they love.
To thank the Hoosier hero, the team invited her to sit courtside for their last regular season game. And she even got to thank him for that Diet Coke.
It was just neat to see the guys again, in a good light this time.
Friends for life.
As I tell my my kids on the bus, it's free to be nice to people. There's too much hate in this world, so spread love.
And while she might be an adopted Jaguar now, she's got one other message for her school kiddos back home in Lawrenceburg.
Go Tigers.
Reporting here in Indianapolis, I'm Kyla Russell for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
In Bartholomew County, deputies say they found a fugitive while arresting 2 people caught with drugs. Police found meth, fentanyl, and a scale while detaining the 2 at Water's Edge Apartments in Columbus. Investigators say that 39-year-old Tamika Ramsey had 5 outstanding warrants. She was arrested with 44-year-old Richard Clark. Both now face multiple drug charges. And now let's talk sports. The NFL Combine will wrap up today, which means it is the final chance for you to see top college football players trying to get their shot at the big leagues. News 8's Colin Bailey reports.
Brought out my cleats earlier, ran some of the 40-yard dash, but one of the events that players will also do is the bench press behind me. So you can see they have 225 on the bar, and obviously hit as many reps as you can. Today, running backs right now are in here bench pressing, but later will be the offensive line. But the fun gets going at 11 a.m. That's when the combine experience kicks off. And the best part is it's free, but like I mentioned, it's family-friendly activities. That includes running a 40-yard dash like the pros yourself, testing out your broad jump, vertical jump, and also the bench press, like I said, behind me. NFL fans will also be able to check out massive helmets of their favorite NFL teams, see Super Bowl rings from the previous 58 winners, and also the Vince Lombardi Super Bowl trophy, which the Eagles just raised not that long ago. But if you're also here for the action, today is the offensive line group. The players will hit the field about 1 p.m. for various drills, including the 40-yard dash, bench press, vertical jump, and much more. Fans who will be in attendance today will need to download the NFL One Pass app to get in. It is free to attend, but you'll need to enter through the South Gate for the entire combine experience. That is those free activities, and also coming in to watch the players as well. So again, they're going to be hitting the bench press, which is right here behind me, 225. I said I think I could hit it maybe 5-6 times, maybe not. But again, that's what's happening today. The best part is it's all free for you and your family to come down. Very family friendly. We were here yesterday when quarterbacks, receivers, and running backs were on the field. Great time. A lot of people engaged, and also a lot of fans wearing their team's favorite gear. So if you're coming, they're also encouraging you to wear your favorite team's gears. But again, 11 a.m., that fan experience kicks off. They'll hit the field about 1 o'clock. Last day of the NFL Combine right here in Indianapolis. We'll be here one more time this morning, but for now here at Lucas Oil Stadium, I'm Colin Bailey for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
When it comes to the weather, Storm Track 8 says we can expect low temperatures today, but we will at least have some clear skies to go with it. Meteorologist Ryan Morse has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
So no issues in our forecast today. Now, our pattern's going to start to turn more active, so get ready for that this week. Live look at Cicero. We're sitting right now at 18 degrees. Clear skies. American flag has been pretty still all morning. Overall forecast shaping up nicely for today despite our cooler start. Looking at our temperatures and the wind speed direction, again, that is probably our biggest change we've seen here, at least in the last 24 to 48 hours. Right now, sustained winds calm here in Indianapolis, and that's the case for many of us in the state. Our temperatures sitting refresh at the top of the hour. 22 now here in Indy, 18 in Kokomo, 20 in Lafayette, and 16 in Columbus. Temperatures for today getting closer to average, but we're still below average for today. Forecasted hourly temperatures through the afternoon, upper 30s, near 40 degrees, clear skies through the afternoon, and that will last into the evening hours as well. And our temperatures statewide, 38 in Columbus, 40 here in Indy, 35 in Muncie, and 36 in Kokomo. Average high for this time of year, 46 degrees. We're under that for today. We'll be near that mark for tomorrow. But here's the deal in our forecasted pattern. Pretty quiet, very quiet for today. Pretty quiet for tomorrow. The only thing that's happening really on Monday is we're going to have clouds increasing as the day goes on. Isolated sprinkles maybe in northern Indiana at best. Tuesday and Wednesday, this is the type of rain chance I think everyone's going to get something. Tuesday evening appears to be our heavier rain chance. I'll have more details on our more potent storm system coming up in just a few minutes.
To get a peek at Ryan's full forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out our Storm Track 8 weather blogs.
This is a mini meditation guided by Bombas. Repeat after me. I'm comfy. I'm cozy. I have 0 blisters on my toes. And that's because I wear Bombas, the softest socks, underwear, and t-shirts that give back. 1 purchased equals 1 donated. Now go to bombas.com/Wondery and use code Wondery for 20% off your first purchase. That's bombas.com/Wondery and use code Wondery at checkout.
This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Sunday, March 2nd. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.